This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio. PHLV Radio.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide here on PHLV Radio. My name is Cirimille Pagnilawan. I am your host. A long time no see. I feel like I say this all the time. But I just wanted to wish everyone a happy holiday season. I hope you guys are all having a great start to your holiday season, spending it with your loved ones, eating some amazing food, and reflecting on the wonderful year that we have all had. For those who are tuning in, Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide is every Thursday at 6 p.m. You can watch us live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Amazon Fire TV. Listen to us also on the PHLV Radio app or get our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. So it is holiday season, but here in Las Vegas, it is also pageant season. And today we have 5 very lovely, beautiful guests in our studio. The FACAI organization, in collaboration with Miss Fabulous Pageants, Tita Ellen Stokes, they will be hosting the first ever annual search for the Miss Fil-Am Nevada. And today we have 5 guests, 5 candidates that we are going to be interviewing and getting to know. Ladies, thank you all for joining. Go ahead and let's start with you, Tita. Introduce yourself, your first name, your age, the category that you're running in, and give us a little interesting fact about yourself.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marielle Garfield, and I'm 54 years old, and the category I'm joining in is a senior. I'm already senior. So, welcome and watch our show on December 16 at the Gold Coast Hotel.
One interesting fact about yourself.
About me. I am a skin specialist and a physical therapist, and my hobbies are I like singing and dancing, and I like to go like road trips.
Oh.
Because I love to see the wonderful creation of God.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
What's the favorite place you've been to?
I like in Utah, the Zion, the Mount Zion is beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
beautiful.
That's beautiful.
And I'm dying to see the Grand Canyon. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I never seen that.
Next trip, huh?
Yeah, that'll be my next trip.
Thank you, Tita.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Welcome.
Hi, my name is Sophia Raquel. Rocky is one of my nicknames. So I'm 16, running in the teen category. And a fun fact about me, I'm pretty active. Right now at school, I'm doing wrestling and I dance too. And I started the Filipino club at my high school.
Wow, I love that. What made you want to start that club, by the way?
Well, freshman year, I didn't really think that there were many Filipinos at our school because we have 3,000 something kids at my school.
Yeah.
So I never really saw any people. And then one day I have a Filipino flag jacket. I wore it to school one day, and there were so many people coming up to me, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, I love your jacket!" So I thought it was really cool, and I was like, "Oh, there are actually a lot of us here." So I wanted to create a space where we could all come together and meet each other and hang out.
Wow, love that. Good job going for our younger generation. Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah Obal. I'm 25 years old, and I'm going to be running for Miss Fil-Am Nevada, that category. And one cool fact about me is that I am an actress, and I have starred in Filipino-based films such as a Jollibee commercial and a student film in my college's university, the FACAI Filipino Club.
Wow.
It's called Barkada, so it's out right now on YouTube, and yeah.
Do you have any upcoming projects too?
I do. I was recently in 2 short films, so they're going to come out soon, possibly next year.
Ooh, stay tuned. Thank you, Sarah. Go ahead, Tita.
Hi everyone. My name is Jocelyn Ponyo. I'm in a category of Miss Senior Fil-Am. I'm 58 years old, and I'm so happy to be here. It's an honor to be here. Thank you for inviting me here, and also with the PHLV radio station staff and everyone here. So one thing about me is like I want to be like I'm kind of like feel like I'm inspiring women at my senior age. Like I'm a senior. It doesn't mean you're a senior. You can even be join a beauty pageant, and also I doing some side of modeling, which is my hobby, and so it's like I'm trying to empower women. Let's be inspiration to defy convention. Showing that age should never hinder one aspiration, and at the same time joining this community is also helping people too, like supporting your community. So that's one thing make me excited, like I'm helping at the same time enjoying. So that's it. So this is fun.
Yeah, I love that.
It's an honor to be here.
Yeah, and especially too, like you said, I love that you mentioned, you can be successful at any age. There's no hindrance, right? So I'm glad you're inspiring. Is there a career that you currently have too, aside from all of this?
Yeah, also the educator too. I support kids.
Nice.
I used to work in a middle school.
Okay.
And then I helping them with their academic schoolwork. At the same time, teaching them how to do hard work too.
Yeah, at the same time.
At the same time. So I love working with students. I love working with people. It's like it's an honor to support my community, not only as like a citizen, but even is also like whatever I can do for my community.
For the community, right. That
you.
means a lot to us. Thank you. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Cirimille Pagnilawan. I'm 13 years old, and I'm running for Miss Teen Fil-Am Nevada. One interesting fact about me is I love to model, and I do taekwondo.
Taekwondo?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that for?
Ever since I was like probably 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so what belt are you then if
Black
you've been doing
belt.
it? Wow.
First degree.
Nice. Okay, thank you all ladies for introducing yourselves. We can I know there's a lot of you here, so I'm going to kind of ask a question and then feel free to, whoever wants to talk first, and then feel free to chime in if you guys have any other comments. So, with pageantry, it's not just about being on stage and, showing off outfits and, prancing on stage. It's also about what you can do for the community, what you can do, for others, what you can do for yourself, and also about how you can inspire, different generations to become involved as well. With that being said, who wants to go first and talk about their advocacy and what they're trying to, help the community out with? Don't be shy.
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay, go ahead.
So specifically for me, if I were to win this title of Miss Fil-Am Nevada, I would use this title to be an advocate for the youth and to be a role model especially for young women and girls. Nowadays, they're struggling with their self-worth, and as a psychology major, I feel that is the most important thing that our generation needs right now is those resources and advocacies for mental health. And also, as an actress and model, I feel that I can be a role model for young people to follow their dreams and aspirations whatever that may be, even if their parents might want them to be a doctor or a lawyer. As an Asian American, I feel that it's a very powerful thing to want to do what you love.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah, and also as a youth leader in my church, I feel I want to spread the importance of faith in God and how important that is to share those kind of core values as a Filipino American, how important your faith in God is for the entire community. So I feel that is what I can bring to the community as a whole.
Yeah, I love that because, like you said, mental health is something that's people are starting to be more comfortable with talking about, right? And we need a little bit more resources so people can be fully comfortable. And so I'm glad you're taking the steps. Are you do you have like something that you're starting out with mental health advocacy?
For mental health, I'm utilizing my social media right now to just to be a positive force and to show that you can be yourself. And right now I posted a poetry of spoken word poetry, and you can use your social media as like a expressive way to showcase who you are as a person and not be afraid to be who you are, especially in this modern world and what's going on in the world right now.
Yeah, and to encourage them, to be themselves in the public eye, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Sarah. Anyone else?
Okay.
You want to go?
Yeah. Okay. So my advocacy is women empowerment and women in construction. Because my mom is a project manager for a glazing company.
Okay.
And she's like my role model because I love her a lot.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
But talk about like what with women in construction especially and women empowerment. What made you want to pick that?
So my mom is like, she told me like, oh, well, like I do this, like there's a lot of men that, do construction.
Yeah.
And before it was like, oh, women just stay home and they take care of like the kids and they mop or they clean the house, right?
Right.
And when like women just step up and like say like, I want to do this, it's like, oh,
yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah,
but then,
because we can do just as much as anybody else, right? Yeah, that's amazing. Have you had any interest in construction as well?
No.
Or is that
no.
What interests you?
Modeling. Yeah, modeling. Yeah.
Have you had any like recent gigs or anything?
You with your boutique.
And
guys, go to CMC Boutique.
What else have you done so far this year?
I've done Las Vegas Fashion Week.
Okay.
I've done like stuff with Carl Andrada, a designer.
Wow.
Like a lot of Filipino designers.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Wow, that's so good. Especially because you're only 13. You've had so much experience already. Just imagine, what this might open, what doors this might open for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
You want to go?
Yeah. Mine is my advocacy is I have the heart for the elderlies and especially also the our veterans, our wounded veterans.
Yeah.
I'm so proud to say that I am a granddaughter of our country who fought for our country. My grandfather fought for. He was U.S. Army during the World War II, and he fought at the Hawaii Pearl Harbor. He was actually the survivor. So he always told me, as I remember, that you should help veterans, especially the wounded veterans, because they're the ones that are neglected actually in our country right now, and you can see them sometimes they're on the street.
Oh,
and
that's true.
Yeah, some of them,
That's very true.
They are in so much pain. Since I in my educational background and in my work experience, I do pain management a lot.
Okay.
So that's what I want to contribute to at least ease their pain, to relieve their pain.
Yeah.
Because they're in so much pain.
Right.
And I'm so my heart really like in pain sometimes looking at them.
Yeah.
That there are sometimes the government doesn't have
sometimes
help.
they don't have resources,
they don't have
or they can't
resources.
afford it, even though they are veterans, right? And
Yes,
they served our country.
Yes, and actually, this is also my my call to to the government to at least take care of our veterans, because they died for our country. They fought for our freedom.
Correct.
And for me, they're supposed to be taken care of. They should have a decent home.
Yeah, I agree.
And they should have like money.
Yeah.
That's very important, because, like I said, some of them I send them on the street, and sometimes I talk to them, and when I have food in my car, I give it to them.
Yeah. So that was my next question. Are you taking any steps to help these veterans?
Yes, I actually like inviting them to my clinic to give them a massages, and because I combine my physical therapy to a holistic also.
Oh, okay.
So some of them are depressed, so I could also treat their depression. So
are you doing that free of charge too, or kind of like discounted?
I give them for free,
Wow,
because
that's so nice of you.
I know they don't have money. You know, they need help.
They need help. Yeah.
Some of them that they have bigger pension. They have
right.
Yeah, they have. Some of them
income,
are being taken care of the government. But some I encountered some of them they're not. You know.
Thank you.
So and also I also expand to heal also to treat, not heal, but to treat also the kids that are hooked up with substance. Because as you can see, a lot of parents they're in grieving because their kids are overdose of this substance, these drugs.
Right.
They're as early as 15 years old, and we have really a lot of challenge in our country right now regarding that substance addiction.
Right.
And
sometimes all they need is somebody to support them.
If you heard about Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
All these celebrities, they're in suffering of depression and substance, and you can see them. Like we have also like a beauty queen that she has this
mental
she has mental issues.
Yeah, it kind of goes hand in hand with yours, right?
Maybe we can
maybe you guys can collaborate.
Yeah. So actually now we call it the aura sonoma massage kind of thing to actually treat them.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like just relieving their pain.
Their pains,
and it's kind of it's also like an energy kind of massage.
Oh wow,
and
that's really
it's like
interesting.
Intervention of the muscle and the head, their brain. Because our body is connected with each other. I mean, it's all connected.
Mind, body, Yep.
So it's a lot of help, actually. I believe in science, okay, but science and holistic approach is combined is very good.
Yeah.
I mean, it can help a lot. So that's what my goal to actually, that's my contribution to our community, to reach out for these people that they're really in need,
Yeah, that's amazing.
So there's no more parents that grieving for their kids that they died as early. And then it's so sad that we can hear a lot of celebrity that, that they're our favorites,
Right.
Actually, I'm a fan of Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
I was so sad when he passed away.
Yeah.
So because that's my favorite show, The Friends.
Friends, yeah.
Yes, because they're like my age. So I love that guy. So that's why I'm so sad. Even Michael Jackson was my favorite. So he was one of them that was addicted to substance too. That's
it's
the
very
reason
ongoing
why.
in our world
And
today. Yeah.
to mention about Whitney Houston and the daughter, she's beautiful daughter, so
there's a lot. There's
a lot. So maybe we can reach out these people and we can help them.
Yeah, thank
with
you.
coordination with this beautiful
Thank
lady
you.
here.
Thank you,
we
Tita.
can, with her educational background, and we're gonna
That's
coordinate
right.
each other.
Yeah.
And I agree too. I can
agree too?
coordinate with you guys too because my advocacy is about mental health. Because being
Oh, there
working
we
in
go.
school for so many years, I've seen, witnessed different kinds of behavior. And I started to understand this emotion, their personalities, each student, especially in the middle school, when I used to work in the middle school. So my heart desire is having this vision of, if I'm going to have an opportunity, I will use my voice to support our community and have this campaign about use social media and
Social
tell them
media.
about. We want to have this a kind like a conference or workshop to have the parents or any age or teenagers or adults to educate themselves about. We can hire some people like people who's already well known about like psychology, psychiatrists,
Right.
about
And
well known
willing to
about
give
how
their
to
time.
understand this
Yeah.
the behavior, because there's so many people there's some like have depression, social anxiety, low self-esteem, and I was like, how are we gonna help these parents? Sometimes the parents doesn't understand. They thought their kids are okay.
Right.
And all of a sudden there was something happened to
Something
their kids. They don't
happens.
understand. So if we can help the parents and start to educating them at a young age, having their kids when they're still young, so when they grow up, they already understand their behavior. Like sometimes they don't talk, and then all of a sudden there's something in their, they're being hurt.
Or they're being
They're
bullied.
they've been bullied. So if we can have something training for the parents and use all this to equip themselves and use these tools that
Resources,
will
yep.
learn to apply to their kids, to their
Yep.
friends, to their family, to their spouse,
Yeah.
about how they gonna cope up with, how they gonna help themselves to accept themselves, embrace themselves, love themselves.
themselves, yeah,
Because
absolutely.
everyone has our uniqueness.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all of us has a beauty inside. Sometimes they have to know there is something with them.
Yeah.
They just need to understand. And yeah, if I can have the parents or have this kind of training, then they will make difference with their children.
Yeah.
And how to develop their self-confidence. And this is also, this beauty pageant also will also
Will
be
also help with their
example. Like,
self-confidence. Yes,
like
exactly.
me, I was like, I didn't know I will be in a beauty
In a
pageant
beauty
at my
pageant,
age,
yeah.
right? So this, aside from like helping, like meeting people, like
Yeah.
you guys are so nice and enjoying, it's a wonderful experience. At the same time, it's helping, develop our self-confidence too.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
So it's really like, I'm really so happy that I joined this pageant
This
and to
pageant.
be able to meet you guys.
That's so good to
Yeah.
hear. Oh, thank you, Tita.
You're
Especially
very
because, like you said, with beauty pageants, being in this role, people look up to you, right?
Yes.
People have, they see inspiration in you, and they hopefully take it upon themselves to do something out of their comfort zone, or just something as small as loving themselves more and being kinder to themselves, and then that could change how they treat other people, and then it's just like a domino effect, right? So I'm glad that you guys are all putting yourself out there and not being afraid to be that person that may make a change in someone's life.
And we're making friends. Like, you can be like, sometimes there are people wants to like exhale what's going on in their chest.
Just so, yeah.
And you have someone to like listen. Like one of my uniqueness is like I'm a good listener.
You're a good listener.
So I'm used that quality that I have.
Yeah.
And listen, sometimes even like listening will help them.
Yeah.
Even though they have some problems, I know there's some problem, you cannot even help them, but listening to them will make them already
Feel better.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
right.
Yeah.
So sometimes there are times that they know what to do. They already know what they need to solve their problem, but just listening and venting whatever in their
Whatever is in
heart,
their-
or that's sometimes already makes difference for them.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Thank you.
So-
Tita. Have you gone yet, Roki?
No, I have
Okay,
not.
go ahead.
For me, mine is self-worth and like self-confidence and stuff like that. So because, well, in like high school and like in kids my age, there's a lot I see, and like no one, everyone's too scared to be themselves. It's why everyone, like, all the trends and stuff, everyone does the same exact thing because, like...
Because that's what's cool.
That's what's cool now. So, like, even before, I remember, like, middle school, I had Filipino friends, and they were like, oh, I'd rather be half than be full. And I was like, why would you want to do that?
Exactly.
Like, I'd rather be full and proud and, like, teach other people and then learn about their cultures and too, instead of being half.
Yeah.
Because, well, like, that's what you are, so you should be proud of that.
Yeah.
And then, like, like, staying true to who you are. Another thing is, like, in the dance world, it's really hard to keep that. And, like...
Is it?
It is, because especially when you start working jobs and stuff.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay.
Everyone, it gets very jumbled, and so many people, like, you're being taken advantage of, and you're, like, especially, like, another problem is, like, the union stuff, so that's, like, a big factor in it, and it's really hard for people to, like, this is what I should be, and you're constantly getting criticized.
Or being told how to be.
Yeah, and how to be, and, like, how you should move and what you should look like and stuff. So it's really hard, like, especially nowadays with the internet, to, like, be yourself. Yeah. And actually, I started a clothing line. It's called
tell us about
Style
that.
Co. And my idea, what it's about is who you are and what resonates within you, which is why it's called Resonate Style Co.
Yeah, I like that.
But the idea is we'll have, like, shirts and stuff, and on the shirt there will be a word, but it'll be flipped. Okay. So the only way that you can see that, it's like a true meaningful word to you, the only way that you would be able to see that is if you were looking in a mirror, or if you were taking a selfie. So that way, like, cool. It's no one, like, only you can see that, and it's like really, it's
like a reminder.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love that, Rocky. Nice I'm really glad that you touched on that, especially with us being Filipina, growing up. You know, this community now is amazing to see how involved everyone is and how proud everyone is to be Filipino. Because when I was growing up here, you know, here in Las Vegas, I wasn't really in touch with that. And it's just like you said, we weren't really, like, proud to show our Filipino roots. You know, we didn't really, like, flaunt it how we are now. And it's good to see kids in the younger generation doing this, because that means that we are making differences in this world, right? We're making strides. And I really hope that your message gets across to more people out there, to be proud to be Filipino, and be proud of your nose, and be proud of your skin color, because you know that's how God made you, and there's only one you in this world, and that makes all the difference, right? Anyone else have any thoughts before I move on?
I think it's so important to be kind of like a force for Asian American, but also Filipino American representation, especially in the mainstream media. Yeah. And, you know, as an actress, as a model, as a dancer, as an advocate for health, I think that's absolutely beautiful that we have this platform for a force for change for our, not just for Nevada, but for the United States.
Yeah, so. I love that. Wow, thank you, Sarah.
Another thing, like, I was just thinking about it, like, in movies and stuff, and, like, now Filipinos are coming out, like, so much, like, I'm into football. I used to play football, so, like, Cameron Bynum, like, he's all, like, proud to be who he is, and, like, it's really getting out there, and Filipinos are being more recognized. And, like, I think it's also really cool. And, like, another thing that I'm into, I like martial arts. Like, my mom, I grew up in a Muay Thai gym. Yeah, when I was born, I, like, spent first couple months of my life in a Muay Thai gym, because that's what my mom did. And I did jiu-jitsu, and my uncle actually is a black belt under Danny and DeSanto for, like, Eskrima and Kali and all that stuff. So,
wow, how cool.
I'm into that stuff, and one of the things that I thought would be so cool is, like, if I was in, because they're, like, in Marvel now, they're creating more, like, ethnic, like, we have Shang-Chi, and then there's, like, another girl, she's going to be a version of Miss Marvel, is, like, the new generation, and she's, like, she's one of the colored people, so I think it's really cool, and one of my things that I want to do is to, like, get into the entertainment world like that and
Yeah.
be able to become like a Filipino
And,
superhero or
and
something.
be, yeah. That
And I
would be
think
awesome.
another thing with like Disney and stuff, they had Raya, which I thought was really cool, and like that they included like the Kali sticks and stuff. I thought that was a really cool representation of our culture.
To go back to pageantry, I want to talk about preparation. Have you guys been preparing for Miss Fil-Am Nevada? If
Oh, yeah.
so,
Yeah.
what have you guys been doing? Because I know it's not easy and it takes sacrifices, takes time.
Well, when I first like started, because I wasn't really into pageantry.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say no.
yeah.
I always like I said, I just like modeling, but at the Ellen, use YouTube. YouTube works. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to watch YouTube.
And
What else?
just like self-confidence too, like, because what I see a lot is just like girls comparing themselves to one another.
Yes.
That's a big thing that I see like right now, and it just makes me sad because it's like, you know, when you see other girls comparing themselves, it's like, why, you know, like you're basically telling God like you made a mistake, you know,
Right.
like
Wow.
when you're talking down on yourself,
yeah,
like
That's some really
it just
good
makes
insight.
me, just makes me sad.
makes you sad. Yeah,
But,
and
yeah.
you're so young too, and I'm really glad to hear that you're recognizing that at
Yeah.
such a young age, because you know that's kind of where the self-esteem and stuff starts at that young age. So it's
Yeah.
really nice to see you hopefully inspire other girls too.
Yeah.
And guys, girls and guys.
we get inspired. Yeah, with
Yeah.
all these young candidates, I get updated. That's
Yeah.
one thing.
Yeah.
There's
You're
so many
in touch, right?
Yes, when listening to them, because I'm, at my age, I'm not so much updated with all the things going on sometimes. And now, because I'm glad I've joined this pageant, I've been able to hear about what's going on, updated, at the
yeah.
same time. So many things I learn by listening to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Sarah.
Oh, I'm having a great time.
Preparation been like?
It's been amazing because I've been studying a lot more and researching a lot more about Filipino culture, my own heritage, where my family comes from, and I think that's one of the greatest things about this pageant is that you get to immerse yourself in the Filipino culture and really just spread
Spread that with everyone.
Pinoy pride with everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And also, just the whole preparation part is just a really good training, development, personal development for
Personal
myself,
development, yeah.
and personality development, and going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. It really teaches you discipline. It teaches me how to be a better person. And pageantry as a whole is just really amazing way to develop yourself as
Yeah.
a human being.
That's right.
Yeah. I like that. Go ahead.
For
Sophia.
me, preparation-wise, I've been doing a lot more like getting comfortable with myself, and like especially in these super tall heels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I need to be comfortable in like the way that I stand and like carry myself so that I can look natural, and then it honestly just makes you feel better, honestly too.
It does.
And another thing is stuff like this, because for me, one of the big reasons why I dance so much and why I love dance is because I'm a naturally introverted person. So for me, that's my version of talking. And I've never really been big at like speeches and stuff,
Speaking,
and
yeah.
like even like now I have to like stop myself, and because I'm always thinking. Another thing too is like I'm my biggest critic. Like even like before earlier, I was like, am I talking too fast? I feel like I should slow down.
I mean, that goes for everyone.
Yeah.
though, you
So
know?
I'm always like, and then I'm always like wondering and criticizing myself and thinking back everything, which I've learned that I need to stop doing that.
Yeah.
And this has helped me a lot because it's a better way for me to like keep conversation and get myself out
And
there.
get
It's
out
another
there,
thing
yeah.
that I suck at, which kind of probably annoys my friends. I'm not great at conversation. Yeah, so carrying conversation like this, it helps a lot.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No,
I
it's
think
not.
people underestimate it's not easy to be a public speaker or to hold a conversation with people that's not just, small talk,
Yeah.
you know. Tita? What's your preparation been like?
Me, I think I need more training.
In walking and everything, or which?
I mean, in walking, because I already like joining like what I call this, like Santa Cruz. I'm with Miss Beautiful Janet here. Back then when I was really young. 19 forgotten, okay. When I was when I was 17, I actually joined Binibining Pilipinas in the Philippines, and Hiyas ng Silangan for our Actually, I am from Bacolod, so I represent Bacolod, but actually I speak Ilonggo. So they call me like Siblonga.
A blend of Cebuano and Ilongga.
Cebuano and Ilongga. So,
That's what I am too. We're both.
You're both? Yeah. So I can speak Ilonggo and Cebuano. So that's why my friends like, you're Siblonga. So, okay, the funny thing about Cebuano and Ilonggo is like, they're always like, sometimes they're best friend though. I mean, they're good friend because they're just neighbor. Yeah. But the words of Ilonggo is different.
It's different than I know.
And it's so funny sometimes, because they have like different meaning. But actually, I try to walk. Like, because practice. Yeah. I just watched the the beauty pageant online,
and you practice in your house. You practice in your
I try to practice the walking and then how they answer the question, something like that.
I think people don't understand that it's training. It's training like a sport, You have to train your mind, you have to train your mouth, because sometimes you get up there, you get nervous, the nerves take over, and then you start to jumble, and then once that goes, everything else goes. So I think people don't realize how hard, being in a beauty pageant is.
It's like every other sport. Like everyone always thinks, cheer's so easy. Dance is so easy. No, it's not. So if you got up there, you would not be able to do that.
Exactly.
Being in the heels is a sport.
What's that?
Being in the heels.
Yes, that's a sport.
It's a lot.
Our calves are all on fire.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So like not only like the whole before process and the process, getting the crown, but it's a huge responsibility to be a spokesperson for a lot of people. It's a job essentially, so I think you'd have to be prepared.
That's joining a beauty pageant is like a job.
It's a job. It's a
responsibility, and there's so many things you have to learn. How you're gonna improve yourself. But the nice thing here is like while you're doing practice, you learn something.
Yes.
You learn how to walk properly.
Yes.
And it will. I was telling to myself, I should start working like that, like only doing practice. It's going to be like a usual thing that I should always do every day.
Right.
Yeah. Same thing with the celebrity. That's what they do. How can they walk that nicely? Yeah. So, it's like a job that you have to learn. But it's a good job.
It is a good job, and it's out of the goodness of our hearts, right?
Yes.
Helping so many people in the community. Yeah. Wow, thank you, ladies. I also have a very special guest here today. She is the pageant coordinator for Miss Fil-Am Nevada. Ate, I call you Ate. Ate Janet Olbes. You can sit right here. You want to sit right here?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
No.
You don't want to?
Oh no, I can't. Can I?
Yeah. You can. We're bringing on Ate Janet so she can talk a little bit about... Oh, she's right there? She's good? Oh, okay. We talk a little bit about Miss Fil-Am Nevada and what it is that you're doing, and then invite everyone to buy tickets and support.
Of course. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear? The mic is... Oh, use the mic.
I can use the mic.
There you go.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for being here, candidates, beautiful ladies, and thank you PHLV for having us showcase FilAm Civic Action International's very first search for Miss Fil-Am Nevada. Are you excited, ladies?
Yes.
Because you guys make me excited. It's on the roof right now.
Yeah.
But I would love to invite everyone to support these candidates. It's a fundraising event that we're having. The coronation night would be on December 16
Okay.
at Gold Coast Arizona Ballroom.
Okay.
Right now, these ladies, the rest, there are 20 candidates.
Oh, that's a lot.
They are soliciting sales for raffle ticket sale.
Okay.
And this raffle ticket is only $2
Okay.
per ticket, but it gives you an entry to win a round trip ticket to the Philippines as a grand prize.
That's a good prize, yeah.
Yes. And of course, there's second prize and third
And third
prize,
prize.
and these are cash convertible.
Okay.
So a round trip ticket will cost about $1,200,
Okay.
$1,200. The second prize is a big TV, 60-inch, I believe, and it's
Wow.
750 cash convertible.
Okay.
And third is $500 for a laptop, and $250 is the fourth prize. The ladies will be showcasing their traditional,
wear.
Yeah, you guys ready for that? It's so exciting for me because right now I see you wearing this angelic, like, what do you call that?
The mestizos.
Bolero.
Yeah, boleros.
Bolero.
Yes, and guys, those are the times that you can showcase the different colors, the different styles of Filipiniana. You know that, right?
Yes.
And also, I'm also inviting you to buy the tickets. The gala tickets are already available at any, to us, FilAm Civic Action International officers, spearheaded by Mr. Bernie
Mr.
Benito.
Tito Bernie, hello.
Yeah, Tito Bernie. Yeah, and I'm so happy to have these ladies come here over at PHLB. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, thank
And
you.
before I close this, I just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. There's
Happy
so much to be
Thanksgiving.
thankful for.
Yes.
This pageant is not only, just touching everyone, touching the goodness out of everyone's heart, because we're supporting the fundraising, and it's supporting a lot of Filipino children and families back home.
Yeah.
And thank you for doing that. I salute you, ladies, for doing this.
So the search for Miss Fil-Am Nevada will be on December 16th at Gold Coast. If you are interested in purchasing tickets to the gala, please reach out to Ate Janet. They will be selling tickets. And then also, like I said, if you want to support the girls and the candidates, please purchase raffle tickets from them. They're $2 a piece. There's no limit, right, on how many
No
they can
limit.
purchase. There you go. And the prizes are amazing. And I really hope to see all of you there supporting these girls. It would be, it'd mean a lot to us to cheer all of them on, and all of their time that they took to do this. Yes.
It's tough.
So any last closing remarks from you beautiful ladies?
Can I shout out some people?
Yeah, you want to shout
Okay.
out somebody? Go ahead.
Thank you for Divu Investments and Sun Solar Life. And most importantly, Tita Ellen with Miss Fabulous Pageants.
Thank you, Tita Ellen.
Thank you, Tita.
Anyone else?
I would like to say, especially thank you so much to FACAI for giving us this beautiful opportunity to showcase our advocacies, but also for making this pageant possible. I think it's a really brilliant way to spread the Filipino culture and to have that kind of advocacy here in Las Vegas. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yes,
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. That is it for today's show. Again, you can catch us every Thursday at 6 p.m. We're live on Facebook and YouTube and on Amazon Fire TV. You can listen to us on the PHLV Radio podcast. Get our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. This is Cirimille signing off along with these beautiful ladies. Thank you, everyone, and we will see you next week on the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide here at PHLV Radio.
Just like a friend from back home. This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.